Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In the fundraising process, the first-time founder is at a great disadvantage. The investors and other startup founders have experience with raising funding. The investors have seen many startup founders and deal structures. They have the experience from those prior engagements. The first-time founder does not. It's important to recruit an expert to help with the fundraise. This is someone who has seen many deals before and can coach the first-time founder. Here are some key areas of expertise they can provide. Deal structure. There are several ways to set up an investment, including type of structure, terms, and conditions. Positioning. An investment can be positioned in many different ways. Choosing the correct positioning for the investor is important. Pitching. An expert can help the founder with pitching the deal so it appears polished and professional. Pitch deck. An expert knows what information the investors want to see and can help raise the quality of the deck. Diligence. An expert knows what information the founder needs to prepare. There are standard practices in the fundraise process. The first-time founder should look for an expert to help with the fundraising. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.